So hello then guys, welcome to episode 6 of our FC 24 player career mode. Now if you didn't watch the last episode, go back and watch that because we finished it very strongly indeed. We lost away at Molineux, which we would expect, so now top of the table Wolves. We beat Preston, beat Charlton, then drew 2-2 with Birmingham. We should have beat Birmingham. On this episode we've got Watford away, we've got Burnley away, two very tough games to kick us off. Then it gets a little bit easier against Barnsley at home and then Derby at home. No disrespect to those two, but there should be a couple of easier games than the starting two. The league table, we are in the playoff positions as we start this episode in 5th position. We are currently, 6 points off the automatic promotion places, but it's very tight in the Championship, as it always is. Unfortunately, we have trained, but we are going to be starting from the subs bench in this fixture, and we are coming on 1-0 down for Dinore at right centre mid. Hopefully, we can grab an equaliser. Here we go then. Right, on. We've got 30 minutes to make an impact. Watford obviously doing a job on us so far, but you never know. We did finish in good form. I feel it's a bit unlucky to be on the bench for this first game, but hopefully we can come on and make an impact. Kone though, straight away down the left-hand side. Faced up by Brian. We've got Ngakia. Plays it towards Morris. Edge of the box. It's a good tackle from us. And it had to be timed to perfection. Nisbet goes into Gulbranson. We've asked for it. And we are in. We are in. We have got the defender coming across to markers. We can see a pass. And there is a pass to McNamara. And Darren McNamara gets the goal. And what an impact from the bench. That is... We burst forward down the left-hand side, and I just got a little glimpse of McNamara. We played it into him. He took the touch, and it is Watford 1, Milwall 1. What a start that is. Healy now into Ince. Edge of the box, good defending by Cooper. Into Honeyman, now Fleming. Nisbet goes into Gulbranson. We've asked for it down the right-hand side. Oh, and it's such a poor pass. He puts a little bit more on that. You would suggest we are away down that side as we do intercept very well. As McNamara then loses it again. But Wes Harding will come into us and we will spray this to the left-hand side and into Brian. Nisbet goes into Brian down the left-hand side. Back into George Honeyman. Goes into us. We take a couple of steps forward. I can see Gulbranson try to play into him. Gulbranson's in. Oh, and Gulbranson should score. Oh, on 70 minutes, Gulbranson had the chance to put us 2-1 up. This is possibly one of the best substitute performances we've had in our career. Not long from Backman, we win the header down to Zian Fleming. Now Gulbranson plays it into us. We're looking for McNamara. Take a little touch down the outside. It's looking like we are a quality player as McNamara goes into the middle. It's back towards the edge of the box. We win the header. Honeyman will now pick this up. He'll come into us. We're going to strike this. We strike it right-footed, and it's just wide of the right-hand post. Gulbranson goes into us. There's a pass to Zian Fleming. It's not the best ball. I can't believe he's getting it us back, but we've won it back. Honeyman gives it into Nisbet. Nisbet into Gulbranson. Gulbranson right-hand side of the box, and what a finish that is. And we know what's coming. The somersaults are coming, and Gulbranson, what a finish from the Norwegian. It's fantastic from him. Nisbet once again, and he hits this with some venom. Keeper no chance. It's Watford 1, Milwall 2, and we have turned it around. Wes Harding faces him up, but we do win it. That's got to be a foul, has it not? Healy now, edge of the box, defending to do once again. We try and get a foot in. It's into Kone, and they score, and I'm a bit frustrated we didn't get a free kick. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if you thought that was one. But Kone gets the goal. It's Watford 2, Milwall 2. McNamara goes into us. We go into Nisbet. There was a pass down the left-hand side, and the pass was to Brian. Brian goes into us. We try and play a first-time pass in towards Ian Fleming. Ince gets it back. And now Bio once again. A draw wouldn't be the worst result in the world. A win would be dreamland as Cooper now has it for Milwall. We will ask for it here. We can see McNamara. We don't quite get the ball to him, but now Nisbet goes into Tom Bradshaw. Now McNamara down the right-hand side. Nisbet's in the middle. Nisbet's in the middle. And no, we've got Nisbet in the middle. And what a finish that is from Nisbet. We have pinched it at the death. And it must be said, this has been one of the better games of the season. And my word, what a finish from Nisbet. We were just stood watching him as he hit it. Sarkic is loving it in goal. Watford 2, Millwall 3 and talk about super sub. What a performance that has been from us. What a performance from this Millwall team. We do win 3-2 on the day, and let's just have a quick look at the performance. We didn't get the performance stats. We did get a 9.1, but my word, what a game. Back into the starting lineup for Burnley away, and rightly so as well. We will go for the regaining possession. We should be in the starting lineup for the rest of this game now, but we are at Turf Moor against a very decent Burnley side, but you won't back against us at the moment. McNamara down the right hand side straight away. We are looking to cause problems for this Burnley side. Nisbet looking into Fleming. Fleming back to us. It's a good option to strike, and our long range shooting has not been the best, especially on his left foot as Vincent Kompany watches on. But 3 minutes in, we've had our first attempt on goal. Coutinho into Josh Brownhill. Now Weghorst again. And this time there's no stopping that one. Sarkic couldn't get there. And the big man up top for Burnley does very, very well indeed. It's a good finish from him. Probably what they could do with a bit more in real life this season. But Wallace can't close him down quick enough. And that is 1-0 Burnley. Ramsey down our right hand side. Combination of us and McNamara gets it. We play it in to Nisbet, who goes out right towards McNamara. He's got Nisbet back in front of him, and this is a chance for us to come forward. Nisbet down the right-hand side. We've picked up all sorts of space on the edge of the box. Fleming tries the back heel when possibly he may have been better firing that into us, and Weghorst will hold it up. Dinore nods it down. We can't win it in midfield again. It must be said, don't feel we're winning this midfield battle like we were in the last game. Josh Brownhill now. It's a good ball through to Weghorst. More defending to do as Cullen comes forward into Aaron Ramsey, but we get a good foot in there. And Wallace should knock this to us, and we will look to run here. We've got Nisbet to us left, but they're not catching us at this moment in time. We're looking to the left-hand side. We can see players in the middle. We put a good cross in, and there is Gulbranson, and he just can't get the effort on goal. 42 minutes. It looks like it's going to be Burnley winning 1-0 at half-time. Weghorst down the right-hand side for Aaron Ramsey. Defending to be done here as it's fired towards goal. It's a good block from Jake Cooper, and hopefully this corner will see out this game. Once again, we're marking Charlie Taylor. It's crossed in towards the middle. Brian will clear, and that should be half-time, which it is. Burnley 1, Millwall 0. But now up come Burnley. Brownhill, edge of the box into Weghorst. We try and get a touch on it, but it is Weghorst, and he has been the difference today. Burnley 2, Millwall 0. And it's so disappointing. We tried to get back with him, as you can see. Just tried to get a little tug on him, but struck it well. Val Weghorst is a bit too good to be playing in the Championship.
So back underway with thinking there.
McNamara goes into us. We look left and right, just bringing it across midfield. There is an opening down this left-hand side here. We will go in to Brian. Brian goes back into us. We take a touch. We can see Dinore, edge of the box. Is he going to come back into us? No, he's going to go to Zian Fleming. Now McNamara. Options to put it into the middle. And we will have a corner. We are building a little bit of a head of steam here, as we've got Jake Cooper in the middle. It's going towards Jake Cooper. Ekdal will nod it down. Now Gulbranson nods it to us. Although it were to us, Wallace may give it to us, which he certainly does. We go back into Wallace. Now into Dinore. We've asked for it. Is he going to give it? As he certainly is. We're looking for an option. Can't quite find it. We are fouled. And I think we will take the free kick. No, we won't. We've still got it on the edge of the box. And in fact, we are going alone. And we are in. Oh, what a save from Peacock Farrell. We wanted the free kick, but we just spotted a gap on a 7.4 now. Again, Jake Cooper underneath this. It's headed away well. Wallace heads it down. And Burnley will clear.
The ball impressively here.
O'Shea down the right hand side, goes back into Foster. We spotted that well, couldn't quite win it back off him though. Here's Cullen, edge of the box, looking for a shooting opportunity, goes back towards Lyle Foster. Now back to Cullen. It's all looking to open up a bit for Burnley here, and Sarkic makes a very, very good save. We asked for it down the right hand side. Give it in to Fleming, now into McNamara, gives it into us. We're looking for options here. We can see McNamara down the right. We're going to try and commit this defender, or are we going to manage to get it into Nisbet? Nisbet gives it back to us. It comes to us on the edge of the box, and Peacock Farrell makes the save. But once again, we're playing some decent football here at the moment. It's knocked in again towards Jake Cooper. Can't quite get there. We're on the edge of the box. Fleming back into Wallace. Wallace goes into us. We look for options left and right. Is there a pass on? There just about is, but we do lose possession, and it looks like Burnley are going to hold on to this. Koleosho coming forward. It's Veghorst again. Now to Lyle Foster. Sarkic makes a save, but that should be about all she wrote. We do have a corner to defend, but apart from that, it's headed by Harding, whacked away by Fleming, and I think we can take some heart from that performance. Yes, we lost 2-0, but we pushed them quite close, that Burnley team. Veghorst was the difference on the day, there's no doubt about that. Let's just have a look at our performance as usual. 7.2, above a 7 again. We got 24 passes, 96% pass accuracy. It's that shooting that's letting us down. Now, we are hoping that these next 2 games should be a little bit easier than the last couple. So we've got Barnsley at home today. They are lower down the league table than us. I'm looking for a dominant midfield performance today. Barnsley pretty close to where I live, so I don't mind Barnsley at all as a club, but I would expect us to be beating these. Russell coming forward for Barnsley. It's into Herbie Kane, edge of the box. Lovely ball into Cosgrove. Biakowski makes a lovely save at his near post. Defending to do from this corner. Barnsley showing their no mug so far as Zian Fleming gets up well, and we will bring that down. Can we keep possession? Oh, we've skipped past him beautifully, and we've played it into Nisbet, who then gives it into Fleming. We're asking for it. Are we onside? Is the big question, but we are 1-on-1, and we score, and that is all our own work. It's a lovely ball from Nisbet. Let's not take that away from him, but my word, we took it down, we skipped past the attacker, then played a lovely one too. Perfect run. Let's just have a look at this because it was lovely. It's not going to give us the full credit from all the way back there. But then when we were bearing down on goal, we knew we got to finish. We haven't finished well today. We finished well then. It's Milwall 1, Barnsley 0. Fleming into Gulbranson. Gulbranson into Zian Fleming. Gulbranson again. We're on the edge of the box. This time it's a little bit further out, but we strike it off the bar. Oh, what an effort that was from the edge of the box. So unlucky. But 20 minutes in, my word, we could have had 2. Kane into Russell. Devante Cole is in, and it's a great save from Biakowski. Must be said that's the best chance of the game for Barnsley so far. We do have a corner to defend. It's crossed in near post, and Brian nods it away. And once again, we have an opportunity, and I think the referee has possibly massively helped us out there. That's took us a little bit wider than we wanted to go. We're still looking for options. We're going to have to cut back, give it into Nisbet. He gives it into Gulbranson, and that is 2-0 to Milwall. And believe it or not, it's Barnsley getting hits on the break. The trademark celebration from Gulbranson. We go down the right-hand side, play it into Nisbet, and then, of course, we know he will pick the right pass, and the right pass on that occasion was to the Norwegian striker. Milwall 2, Barnsley 0. And here comes Gulbranson down the left-hand side into Fleming. We're just joining the attack. We've got 2 on the edge of the box here. If he can get it back to us, it would be lovely. Brian, go back to Dinore. He doesn't. He goes into Fleming, and Fleming finishes from the most acute of angles. It's Milwall 3, Barnsley 0. Are we starting to dream of a promotion this season? It's a fantastic finish from Zian Fleming. Let's just have a little look at this. We were looking on the edge of the box for this. It's a lovely touch from Brian. Near post. Keeper will be disappointed. 3-0. McNamara, lovely little header there. Won it well. We do a little back heel. Then he goes into Nisbet. We know that, are we onside? I think we possibly are. We've tried to get past the defender. We're still pushing on. But Cundy does very, very well to stop us. But we are looking hard in. Slips by the looks of it. And Devante Cole, we're just trotting back at the moment. We've used up a lot of our energy. Sprinting forward. Barnsley have 4 players forward. Wes Harding misses it. Luca Connell doesn't. And at the back stick, Luca Connell gets Barnsley right back into the game. Great finish from Luca Connell on his right foot. Let's just have a little look at this again. Because down the right-hand side, we're caught out of position. But there is Luca Connell. And, yeah, decent finish from the young man. It's Milwall 3, Barnsley 1. Are they back in it? And there we have it, end of the first half. It's been a very positive first half. Barnsley just getting that late goal just to get themselves back in it. But if we continue like we did in that first half, my word, the second's going to be fun.
penalty has been awarded in one of the other games.
Gulbranson goes into us. We look to shift it to the right-hand side. And McNamara into Zian Fleming. Goes back into us. We just about hold on to possession. Cooper gives it back into us. We'll ping it to the left-hand side this time. And Zach Bryan holds it up well. Goes back into us. We go into Nisbet. This thing's happening here. Now Gulbranson back into us. Edge of the box. Wefer strike. Good block by Cundy. Gives it a straight back though. We can see Gulbranson at the back stick. It's bounced to Fleming. Finishes near post. And that should be that. Milwall 4. Barnsley 1. And let's just have a look. We tried to dink it to the back post, but there was Fleming. Fell to him lovely. And what a finish that is. Zian Fleming looking quite the player in the last couple of episodes. 4-1. We win it again at right back, and Nisbet down the right-hand side. I'm hoping he's going to give us that, which he does. And we look like we've got the pace to take the defender on. We're in again. And there's Cundy. He's tried to foul us. We strike it towards goal. And what a finish that is. And once again, winning possession, carrying on the run, skipping past the defender and striking it well. We've scored 2 goals in this game. I thought that defender might get us. He just knocked us off balance. But then as an expected G of 0.16, forget that. That was going nowhere but in the back of the net. But Milwall 5. Barnsley 1. Nisbet goes into Gulbranson. Lovely ball to Zian Fleming. Oh dear, Barnsley. It's Milwall 6, Barnsley 1. And once again, we just carve them up. And it's a lovely ball this time from Gulbranson. And Zian Fleming, he's not going to miss from there. We pick it up again in midfield. Give it to Dinore. We'll bring it in again. Dinore this time loses the ball to Herbie Kane. Devante Cole. We're lucky we didn't make contact there. We could have been off. And we certainly don't want to be off for this next game. Cadden. We can't win that either. It's back into Devante Cole, who's looking to run through the middle. And Devante Cole has got Barnsley's second of the game. It's a good finish from Devante Cole. Just a bit casual, probably a little bit of complacency, but a decent finish nonetheless from the Barnsley striker. 6-2. McNamara goes into Fleming. Back to McNamara. We're on the edge of the box. McNamara into Gulbranson. Oh, he could have passed it to us. He chose to go for goal. I can't blame him. Everybody's trying to get in on the act at the moment, and Zian Fleming's coming off for Duncan Watmore. Zian Fleming, what a performance from him today. Again, into Watmore. Back into McNamara. It is all us. We go back into Watmore. Watmore, can he get it to us? He goes into Nisbet. It's 7-2. And you might think I've lowered the difficulty level here. I really haven't. It's Barnsley that's done that. I'm a little bit gutted. That didn't come back to us. I mean, we actually asked for that. It was a lovely ball into Watmore. Could he give it us back? But Nisbet was there. We let him have it and bang into the back of the net. 7-2. Brackets 7. Gulbranson down the right-hand side. McNamara's behind him, as are we. Choose to go himself. Now he's got Nisbet. Nisbet could play it to us, and he does, and we are there. And that is that. What a finish that is. Left foot. It's a lovely bit of play from Nisbet. It's Milwall 8. Barnsley 2. What on earth is going on here? I mean, we just make the running. Nobody tracks us. And that is just, I can't even for words. We're 10 out of 10. We've been superb. Millwall's been superb. Barnsley have been dire. And as we tick up to full time, I think this has been the best performance of our career. It's been the team's best performance of the season, bar none. Just look at that scoreline. Millwall 8, Barnsley 2, and we actually got the hat-trick as well. I lost count of who was scoring what. We get a hat-trick from midfield. My word, that is simply sublime. I mean, what, 10 out of 10, 3 goals, 5 shots. 36 passes with a 92% accuracy. We got plenty of tackles in that game as well. That was a complete midfield performance. My word. Do you think Derby County will be fancying coming to the Den? I mean, it's going to be pretty hard to finish off on a better note than that last game. We'll go for the enhanced target of the win. But you watch, we'll probably lose 1-0 here now. But my word, if we carry on that sort of form, I mean, we are living up to the series name now, ladies and gents, of a midfield maestro. We look the part in this Milwall team. Fauna down the right-hand side. defending to be done. Forner goes back to Callum Elder. Elder down the right-hand side. It's into Washington. And what did we say? Derby County take the lead through Connor Washington. My word, after all that in that last game, I mean, they just cut through us there, dead easy. And there he was, open, middle of the box, bang. Derby 1, Milwall 0. We do pick it up once again, though. We go back to Wallace. We'll in turn go into Jake Cooper. We'll just try and find a little bit of a gap here as Denori goes into Cooper. We'll ask for it once again. Try to come forward with McNamara. McNamara's got an option to go back into us here. We're looking at Nesbitt. Oh, and Rooney does very well to just block that pass off. If we could have got that through to Nesbitt there, it was in. But Derby clear it well and look to counter through Armstrong. He's got a lot of pace as this young man. Down the right-hand side, but Jake Cooper, superb. Denori goes into us. We're going to go right towards McNamara. Once again, goes back into us. This time we try and feed Nisbet. Nisbet does well. Gulbranson back to us. We will go left towards Zach Bryan into Gulbranson. This is looking promising. Tries to get it back. We're on the edge of the box if Gulbranson can find us, which he can't. But we will get a corner, which will be taken. We've got Cooper in the middle of always. There is Cooper. Armstrong climbs on Cooper, it must be said, as Fleming goes back to Gulbranson. We ask for it, edge of the box, strike it right-footed, and it's a bit weak, to be fair. Vickers claims it comfortably. Hourahan into Forner. Armstrong. Good tackle from Cooper. We'll play it right to Nisbet. Can we break once again? Gulbranson this time into Fleming. Goes back into us. There's a ball over the top for Zian Fleming, and what a ball that is, by the way. Fleming into Nisbet. Oh, I thought it might be worth a strike from Nisbet. Goes back to Denori. This one's worth a strike from us. Oh, and it's a good block once again by Bradley, but a flowing counter-attack from Milwall. Corner to defend. Crossed in by Hourahan. Should be headed away by Wallace. Is headed away by Wallace, and Zian Fleming gets a lovely touch on that. We can see Nisbet in the middle, but I don't think he's ahead of his man, is he? Is he just about ahead of his man? Yes, he is. There is Nisbet. Oh, and it's saved well by Vickers. We got the pass just right, I felt. Jake Cooper once again in the middle. Is it going to come towards us? Vickers this time. It's headed away well by Derby. Comes to Gulbranson. Goes into us. We'll go back right to Fleming. Now Wes Harding. Back to Fleming again. Will he choose to put a ball into the box this time? He doesn't. And it is going to be a corner once again. This time again, crossed in towards Jake Cooper. He's headed down. And Jake Cooper is not going to miss them. Fantastic header from the towering centre half. And it is Milwall 1, Derby 1. That's how to do it.
Washington.
Derby, though, coming forward towards the end of this half. Hourahan. Edge of the box, back towards Bird. Good tackle, Fleming. And that will see it through. Milwall 1, Derby 1 at half-time. We've had to work for it. We've been the better side by some distance, it must be said. But can we turn it into 3 points in the second half? I hope so. Derby coming forward again. Bird into Forner. Back into Bird. That is a good tackle from Fleming. Fleming wins it. Now we can look left and right. We're looking, where is Nisbet? We tried to get it back to Nisbet. Who's won it well again. Gulbranson goes into us. We will take a touch, and I think we're going to have to strike this across goal. We certainly are, and we possibly should have tried to get that across to Fleming. Maybe the wrong decision from us there. 51 minutes gone, but pressure at the start of this second half. Forner in to Connor Washington. In to Hourahan. Hourahan, edge of the box. We know he can strike them. And Bilikowski makes a save. 66 minutes gone. We do have a corner to defend. It's Bradshaw coming on for Gulbranson. That always makes me a little bit happier. As Wallace heads that away well. Now Nisbet. Now we've got to win the header as well, which we certainly do. And we can look to break. And we know how dangerous at times we have been from these breakaways. And McNamara does get it into as well down the right-hand side. We're going to chop inside. We can see Zian Fleming, who just about keeps the attack alive. Now Nisbet. Will he go back? Will he go forward? Bradshaw. We spot the pass to Denori. And that is an assist. And that, we could have took that shot on. But today, we've been doing everything in the midfield today. And it must be said, Denori, I wasn't too big a fan of as a midfield partner. He's certainly growing on me. I saw the run, and there was the run and the finish. It's Milwall 2, Derby County 1, as we bring on, I'm not sure who we're bringing on, but Zach Bryan's come off. McNamara goes into us. We tried to send Nisbet on a little run. Conor Hourihane looked like he fancied a little run at us then. As we look to the right, look to the left. There is Nisbet. And there, oh, what a ball it was into him as well. He gets an applause from Ed West there. But my word, that were nearly another assist for us. We've been fantastic this episode as Hourihane looks to head away. And it's whacked away by Derby. Callum Elder coming forward. It's a good strike. And Bilakowski makes a wonderful save. More defending to do. Derby pressing forward here, must be said. As we would make another substitution, Derby. Armstrong coming off. He's been a threat as Armstrong all afternoon. It's crossed in towards the middle again. Waghorn gets the nod down and it's a good clearance. And if that goes to Nisbet, which it has, we will now look to run this. And can we possibly? We haven't got the legs. I think it's about, if I'm honest, I think it's about time to take us off. But we are now just going to try and sit in front of this back four and defend for our lives. As Honeyman goes into us, we lose possession, just about keep it, then give it away again to Hourihane. All a little bit scruffy at the moment. Hourihane goes back into Dinori. We don't want it, son, but we play an awkward ball across. Now Wes Harding, and let's just calm it down a little bit. 86 minutes on the clock. Bradshaw, lovely hold-up play into Ahmet Oguz. Down the left-hand side, we've not seen much of this man so far this season. Goes into Tom Bradshaw. Into Zian Fleming, goes to strike it, and Hourihane does win it back. Now Martin Waghorn will look to come away for Derby. This will probably be the final attack of the game as Rooney comes forward. We're more interested in these two in the midfield than the defender. Murray Wallace picks it up. Honeyman gives it into us, and we are going to do what we should do and belt it down the line. And that, ladies and gents, should be that. It's whacked forward. Win it, Zian Fleming. It doesn't matter. It is Milwall 2, Derby County 1. We have won 3 out of 4 games today, and it's got to be said, as an episode goes, that is our best performance individually and collectively that we have seen this season. 8.8 for us. We got 1 assist, 37 passes, 89% pass accuracy, and we are tackling well as well. Complete midfield performance. I think you'll agree. I mean, the performances just keep coming. Midfield Maestro, we have been superb since we joined Milwall. I mean, again, today we kicked off with a 9.1 on a substitute appearance. I don't believe we should have been on the bench anyway. Came on, changed the game. Then we lost at Burnley, fair enough. But then the last 2 performances, absolutely superb. And you really can't see us not getting at least in the playoffs this season. We are currently in 5th at the moment, on 31 points. I mean, I'm looking at Wolves and Middlesbrough thinking we could possibly catch you guys. But after 18 games, we are sitting pretty in the league. Let's just have a quick look to see if there are any more teams interested. We've got Lazio, Monza and Olympique Lyonnais. Lyon, that could be an interesting one, trying to topple PSG in Liga 1. But yeah, that's been a fantastic episode. I'm sure you'll agree. I mean, let me know what your favourite game were or what your favourite goal were, because there were plenty of goals in that episode. Please do like and subscribe. Have a fantastic weekend, and I shall see you on the next one. Ta-ra!